Hi, I'm going to talk today, not talk too much, but I'm going to do healing for expectations. Uh, Expectations are very different to hope. Hope is when we open our hearts, ready to receive the best there is. Hope is a wonderful word. It always seems to come round about Christmas, and I guess it came with the Christmas story, the time when we were all in despair in this world, and someone came to give us hope that things could get better. Pretty much where we are sitting in the UK at the moment. And I see, reading the world news, most countries. It's important for every human being to have hope. And hope is very much, in my belief, about being open to receive, with the belief deep in your soul and your heart that something good will happen at some stage. Well, with expectations, there is a little bit more of a control, a little bit more of a deeper will that may lead you to a lot of suffering. When we expect something of someone, we put out this image of, we put in our mind this vision, this ideal of what this person is going to do for us or achieve. And it can be an expectation for ourselves as well. And if that doesn't happen, it's the quickest way to plummet into disappointment, despair, disillusionment, and a sense of being let down. So anything that brings us down is not good for us. Everything that brings us up makes us feel good and happy. And if we want to live a joyful life, we need to be looking for things to lift us up all the time. And it's a great idea to have that intention in your mind that you're going to have a joyful life. No matter what the circumstances, you're going to find joy somewhere. And one of the things that disperses joy, that destroys joy, is being attached to some vision of what you think happiness is, what you think your partner's love should be like to you, what you think your children should be like and give back to you, what you think that you should achieve, and letting all of that disappear and taking away all those visions, because a vision sends out, it's a vision of the future. So it's a projection which is always attached to us with a cord, and a cord which is created by energy of the thoughts that we're creating around this vision. And I want us today to release these expectations, these visions. This isn't destroying your plans for manifesting. That's a different thing. But even with manifesting, the last thing I do whenever I put out what I want, I cut the cords of expectation and put it in the place of hope. So I open my heart and I open it to receive whatever the best can be, having put out my request. So there's a difference. If I were to keep having this, I must have, I must achieve, or I really, really expected my cousin to do this, or my brother to do that, or my mother. You're always putting out cords that are not necessarily filled with love. Because as soon as the things start to go wrong and not to live up to your expectations, that's when you start to go down and negative thoughts creep in, like anger, frustration, disappointment, disillusion. And if it's about yourself, you start to think you're not good enough, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so I'm going to help you release. Just think for a moment of those expectations that you may have of yourself and other people, and it's change with the very intention of changing that to hope and to acceptance. And very much accept what the best the person can be, very much accept that you're going to get the best out of yourself, very much expect that the best will occur. Okay, so drop your shoulders and relax. I surround you with the blue flame of Archangel Michael to seal and protect your energy. Do the same for myself. The blue flame wraps around me and around you. My heart opens to connect to you. If you want to show your heart opening symbolically with intention, just open your hands as the doors of your heart open. So my heart and your heart are now connected, so the love can flow. I place around you 24 golden pyramids above and 24 golden pyramids below that I spin right now into a golden light body. And in that light body is peace and calm, and all is well. I call your guides and angels, my guides and angels, and all those beautiful beings in spirit that wish us well. And I call them in now, right now, right now, to surround you with love. And allow yourself to feel their presence, their goodness, their kindness, and their caring. And I call in the very highest frequency of light and love for you right in this moment. Love has no demands on you, no expectations of you, just purely accepts and loves you just the way you are. Just allow that love to flow into you now as it flows from the highest frequencies, the greatest source, through my heart to your heart, right now, right now, right now, filling you with love and full acceptance. Breathe it in and breathe in deeply 4 times. Just allow that love, that frequency of energy that's so pure, so high, that it dissolves all negative thought, all toxic energy within you and around you. And that love is with you right now, right now, right now. Good, good. And we dissolve all attachments that have come to you, maybe other people's dependencies, other people's expectations of you, and we release them now, right now, right now. And that takes the burdens off you. Other people expecting you to be a certain way will always make you feel burdened, the responsibility of living up to what people want you to be, how difficult it is to just release those burdens and those cords of their expectations of you. Good. And maybe, just maybe, there's a very heavy burden of your own expectations of yourself. Can you let that go now? Can you release it? Can you just replace it with hope and acceptance? Bringing in the energies of hope and acceptance to you right now for the way you see yourself and your plans. Release the burden of living up to the high expectations that are probably those of a perfectionist, and the bar that you keep raising and raising, so that you're never fully happy with yourself. See the danger of it now? Destroy that bar. Let's let it go. Let go of that bar and leave the way for a loving acceptance of yourself, that you will always do the best you can and achieve the best without that burden, that heavy burden on yourself. Releasing all burdens of your expectations of yourself from you right now. And I'm going to take a thread, which is now going to symbolize the cord of that expectation of yourself. You see this cord? This is the cord that flows between you and the vision that you keep putting out there of what you should be like. It could be the expectation of how you look, the expectation of what you achieve in your studies or your work. It could be an expectation of how you should be in your love affairs, in your relationships. Just always focus on the love and the acceptance. We're going to release all the negative energies that build up within you, between you and yourself. The vision that you have and the reality that you are. Let's break that cord now and release you. Set yourself free. I set you free now. Right now. You are set free of all those expectations that will only bring you suffering. Right now, let go. Good. Now we need to let go our expectations of other people, what we expect from them. Okay. It can cause so much suffering, so much pain to you. More love and more love flowing into you now. And let that love flow through your heart to every part of you. Just let it flow. And now we release and dissolve all attachments between you and those you love, those you care for, and those that you're neutral about but still have expectations of. And we have expectations of our government. Yes, lots of disappointment will always come that way. We have expectations of our schooling, our work, our bosses, our employees. Think of all those people that you have such high expectations of. And just open your heart and pass out beautiful vibe of hope and acceptance. And if someone in your life hurts you desperately and you can't just bring yourself down to accept them, then just take one step back and another until you're in a place where it's just okay and you can accept. So now I'm going to release the expectations, the cords to those people in your life that may already be causing you suffering by not living up to what you want from them. Don't forget, everybody's different. And what you can achieve in the way of love and care and tenderness may not be what another person can, for all sorts of reasons, the things that have gone on in their own lives and in their soul's journey. So just release and let go, and do that right now, right now, right now, right now, releasing and letting go those cords. What a relief. What a relief for you, and what a relief for your relationship with them. And probably a great relief for them too. So now we replace those cords with acceptance and love. The love streams out of your heart to everybody in your life. And what goes out will come back. That is the law of karma. So the more you love, the more you send out your sweet energy, the more loving energies come back to you. Not necessarily from the same place. And I release and clear your karma between you and those close to you, where expectations have caused pain and suffering. Releasing the karma between you and your partner, your mother, your father, your children. And the vision of yourself. Clearing now. Clearing now. And now I'm sending you love for whatever you need in your life at this moment. I'm bringing the time where so many of us are putting our love into action, buying gifts, preparing parties and festivities. Can be a strain, can be quite difficult. Sending love and calm and calling in prosperity for you, so that the worry of money doesn't spoil your festivities. Again, remember expectations. Let them go. Bring it back to an acceptable level and accept. Do what you can afford. Don't push yourself too hard. And if someone's disappointed, that's their problem to deal with their expectations. Right. Relax now. And take the energy of love wherever you need it. For your body, for your mind, and your spirit. I'm just sending you love now. And blessings. Calling in the angels of blessings. Surrounding you with angels now. Feel the blessings. Feel the love. Beautiful. Bless you. Take it in. Bring it in. Hold on to love. Give yourself a hug. Remember, when things get difficult, just to give yourself a lovely hug. Bless you. Go well. The energies will continue to flow, and you can watch this at any time, and the energy is still there. That's the magic of it. Bless you.